Hello everyone and welcome back to 4 Pixels. Tokokimi and Kaneto are here with guest Ryan and we are continuing Danganronpa 2.
And we're still on a trial.
Still.
We've been on this trial for like 2 months.
Yeah. I don't remember the outside anymore.
Danganronpa.
You spent all that time thinking just to say something so pointless. How disappointing.
I really need to look at the transcript and see what it was
Yeah,
that
you-
you were.
She's laughing at us that we spent 2 months thinking.
Hmm.
隠れる場所なんてなかったって言ったよね。何語で説明すれば分かってくれるのかな？
Didn't I just say there was nowhere to hide? Do I have to explain it in another language so you can understand? I can do that, you know.
容疑が晴れた途端にすっかり強気になりましたな。
Her personality got a hell of a lot more forceful once she stopped being a suspect.
いや、隠れる場所ならあったはずだぞ。西園寺、
She's so short.
お前が見てない場所
How can you fit such a bold personality in such a small body?
I'm
Well.
Coco. No, there should have been a place for them to hide. A place you didn't look, Hiyoko.
どこのこと言ってんの？しつこいと終わりのデコピンで永久に黙らせるよ。
What are you saying? Stop being annoying or I'm gonna make Akane pop you on the head and shut you for good.
I really don't want that to happen to me. I need to answer by any means. The place where the killer was hiding, the place where Hiyoko hasn't looked is...
The
Closet?
bathroom? Oh.
I thought we had already chosen that.
犯人はクローゼットに隠れてたんだ。
The killer was probably hiding in the closet.
You don't just out someone like that, Hinata.
I do what I want.
だって私が閉じ
The closet? That's where I was locked up!
お前はそこで目を覚ました後、慌てて飛び出したって言ったよな。
After you woke up, you said you rushed out of there, right?
だったらクローゼットの中はちゃんと見てないはずだ。
Then you probably didn't look inside the closet very carefully.
だが、あんなに狭い場所に二人も隠れられるのか？しかも西園寺に気づかれずにだぞ。
But could two people even hide in such a small place? And without Hiyoko knowing?
だからこそ犯人はそこに作ったんだよ。そういう場所を無理やりね。
And that's why the killer made sure to arrange a hiding place.
Oh.
If the killer made sure to arrange a hiding place in advance, I can only think of one place. That's right. The place where the killer was hiding inside the closet was...
あそこにだったら隠れられたんじゃないか？ほら、棚に積まれてたサーフボードケースの中だよ。
What about the surfer's kit in the closet? I'm pretty sure they could have hidden in there.
サーフボードケースの中？
Huh? Inside the surfboard case?
あの棚ってさ、すごいごちゃごちゃしてたよね。
But the shelf it was on, it was pretty messy, don't you think?
一つの段に二つのボードが置いてあったり、ケースから出たままのボードがあったりもしたっけ。
Two surfboards were stacked on the top shelf. And there were surfboards that weren't even in a case.
あれは犯人がわざとそうしたんじゃないかな。
The killer probably did that on purpose to secure a hiding place.
だって私たちがこの島に来たばっかの時はあんなに雑になってなかったはずだもん。
Because we haven't been on this island that long, so the closet shouldn't have been that messy, I think.
じゃああの時犯人は私のすぐそばにいたの？
Then, the killer was close to me during that time?
あお前のすぐそばでじっと息を潜ませて隠れてたんだよ。
Yeah, they were quietly holding their breath and hiding very close to you.
Weird sentence.
Yeah, it's like unnecessarily dramatic.
Yeah.
It's kind of like in for a penny, in for a pound, so to speak.
もしや東大元暮らしのことか
Don't you mean it's always darkest under the lighthouse?
I shouldn't say things I don't understand, like, so to speak.
とにかくそこにじっと隠れてた犯人は西園寺が出て行ったのを見計らった後で
Anyway, the killer hid silently, and after making sure Hideyoko left,
ようやくサーフボードケースの中から出てきたんだ。
they finally left the surfboard case.
僕もその意見には賛成だな。
I agree with that as well.
誰もおめえには聞いてねえ。
Seriously, nobody asked what you think.
But I asked me. There's no way the killer would leave Hiyoko by herself if they were trying to frame her.
残された西園寺さんがその偽装工作を台無しにしたら犯人はどうしようもなくなっちゃうわけだし。
If Hiyoko was left alone and ruined the evidence the killer had planted, it would have messed up their plan.
そう犯人が同じビーチハウスに隠れて西園寺さんを見張ってたと考える方が自然だよ。
Instead, it makes more sense to think that the killer was hiding in the beach house, watching Hiyoko.
聞いてねえのにペラペラ喋りやがって。
Saying whatever you want, even if we didn't ask.
よしぶん殴られたくなかったらおとなしく俺にぶん殴られろ。
Alright, if you don't want to get frigging punched, just stand still and let me punch ya.
おとなしくなったな。じゃあ歯を食いしばれよ。
Oh, you shut up. Then, grit your teeth.
ごめんお兄さん。そうじゃなくてさ。
Sorry, Akane, it's not like that.
ねえモノクマ、ちょっと気になったことがあるんだけど聞いてもいいかな。
Hey Monokuma, can I ask you about something that seems strange to me? And suspicious.
I believe Prince Shotoku was from the future. A man from the future is always directing the flow of history.
Okay.
I'll listen to your story about men from the future some other time.
確か死体発見アナウンスが流れる条件に3人以上の人間が死体を発見ってあったよね。
As I recall, the body discovery announcement is made when 3 or more people discover a body, right?
あの3人以上って犯人自身も含めるの？
Is the killer also included among those 3 or more people?
そうだね。まあ基本的には
Yeah, that's true, but... Well, something like that is basically what it's supposed to be.
歯切れが悪いね。
You don't sound very articulate.
Ooh. Jeez, you're pretty annoying for noticing something. I know it sounds like an excuse, but the body discovery announcement isn't supposed to be used for deduction.
Too late to tell me that since I've been using it from the very beginning.
It's intended to create a fair trial. It's supposed to let everyone know a body has been found.
だから推理に持ち出されるのはいかんだって？まあその言い分もわからなくないけどね。
So you're saying it's unfortunate that I used it for deduction? I understand your excuse, but...
だって死体を発見するシチュエーション次第では3人以上のルールが致命的になる場合もあるしね。
Depending on who actually found the body, it's possible that your 3 or more people rule could be deadly. Oh, I hate him.
Well, as long as I keep things ambiguous, I can respond to situations with some flexibility.
フレキシブルな対応ね。
Flexibility, huh?
で今回はどうなの？犯人を含んだ3人なの？そうじゃないの？
So what about this time? Is it 3 people including the killer or not?
Jeez. Fine, fine. You want me to say it? It doesn't include the killer this time, okay? All done.
つまり今回は犯人以外の3人が小泉さんの死体を発見しているんだね。
Which means 3 people other than the killer discovered Mahiru's body.
それがどうしたんだ？
What's wrong with that?
なんとなく気になったから聞いただけだよ。それより話を戻そうか。
Nothing. I just thought it was somewhat strange. More importantly, let's get back to our original topic.
You mean murder?
You're the one who went on a tangent!
犯人がサーフボードケースに隠れてたってところからですよね。
We were just saying the killer was hiding in the surfboard case, right?
そんで、ひよこちゃんが走り去った後で、犯人は
And after Hiyoko ran away, the killer got to enjoy the simple life of destroying evidence.
だが話を進める前にはっきりさせておかねばならぬことがあったはずだ。
However, before we proceed any further, there's something we have to make clear.
犯人は西園寺が逃げる前に死体でドアを塞いだはずだが、結局その時についた血はどうしたのだ？
The killer blocked the roadside door with Mahiru's body before Hiyoko ran away. But what about the blood?
そういや、その謎の決着がまだだったの。
Now that you mention it, that mystery hasn't been solved yet.
大丈夫だよ。ここまでたどり着いた君たちなら、その答えだってすぐに見つけられるはずだよ。
It's going to be alright. If you guys have come this far, I'm sure you can discover that answer too.
さあ、議論を再開させようか。
Now, let's start the argument, shall we? Oh, Nagito.
Now then, I shall explain to you the final feature in the non-stop debates. From this point forward, you will now be able to use the truth flashback. If you hold down the left mouse button, the shape of the reticle will change. If you aim at the remark's weak spot and fit in that positioning, you'll be able to memorize it.
Oh, yeah.
This memorized phrase can only be fired once as a single truth bullet. If you shoot or change to a different truth bullet, it will disappear from your truth cylinder. However, you can use this flashback feature as many times as you want. If you don't seem to have the answer to a lie or mistake in your available truth bullets, it might be wise. Music, please calm the fuck down. It's losing its
No.
shit. It might be wise to memorize a different weak spots and use that to make your case. When's the best time to flashback? Well, you'll just have to trust your keen wits, won't you? By the way, you will not be able to agree with anyone while you're using the truth flashback. Please remember that it is only effective when refuting. Well then, good luck and have fun. Shower.
What did
the killer do with the blood on their body? Maybe they simply washed it off. They couldn't use the shower, right? So washing it off would have been something. They didn't have to use the shower. What about the wetsuits in the closet? Maybe they wore one when they moved the body. They used something other than the shower. What did they do with the bloody wetsuit? How the fuck was I supposed to read that? Who flushes their shit every morning? I can declare it would definitely clog the toilet.
Ugh.
Maybe it's the other way around. Perhaps something other than the killer moved the body. Maybe they were able to wash it off.
If I use that person's opinion, I may be able to break through the contradiction.
Not sure about this one.
シンプルに洗い流したんじゃないの？
シャワーは使えねえ。なら洗い流すのは無理じゃねえか。
別にシャワーを使わなくったって。
あ、クローゼットのウェットスーツは？あれを着て死体を運んだのかもよ。
シャワー以外のものを使えば。
汚れたウェットスーツはどうすんのさ。バラしてトイレに。
毎朝クソを流してるわしには断言できる。絶対に詰まるぞ。
逆転の発想だ。犯人以外が死体を動かしたとか洗い流せたんじゃないかな。
So we need to absorb one from what this is indicating, but not sure. Okay.
Okay.
Maybe the Yaki statement is indicating there's another possibility, so it shouldn't be impossible. Yeah, that's it.
別にシャワーを使わなくったって。
あ、クローゼットのウェットスーツは？あれを着て死体を運んだのかもよ。
シャワー以外のものを使えば。
汚れたウェットスバラしてトイレ。
毎朝絶対に詰まるぞ。
逆転は犯人以外が洗い流せたんじゃないかな。
犯人は体についた血をどうしたのか。
シンプルに洗い流す。
シャワーは使えねえんだろ。なら洗い流すのは無理じゃねえか。
No! Remember that disappears after one shot.
Yeah.
Don't go saying I'm the one who screwed up.
Damn it! Something else.
シンプルに洗い流したんじゃないの？
シャワーは使えねえんだ。なら洗い流すのは無理。
別にシャワーを使わなくったって。
あ、 クローゼットのウェットスーツはあれを着て死体を運んだのかもよ。
シャワー以外のものを使えば汚れたウェットスバラしてトイレ。
毎朝絶対に詰まるぞ。
逆転の発想で犯人以外が死体を動かしたとか洗い流せたんじゃないかな。
犯人は体についた血をどう
シンプルに洗い流し
シャワーは使えねえんだろう。なら洗い流すのは無理じゃねえか。
それは違うぞ。帰り血を洗い流すだけなら何もシャワーを使わなくたってできたはずだ。シャワー以外のものを使えばいいんだからな。
Oh, auto's on.
Oh no!
のものって
Something out of the shower, like what?
What is it that puts auto on?
Space.
Something other than
Okay, if they just needed to wash off the blood, they didn't necessarily have to use the shower. They could have just as easily used something else.
something other than the shower? Like what?
Let's go to
Something other than the shower that was used to wash off the blood. It's possible it was.
The sea.
The sand.
The sand.
あれを使えば体についた血を
The
洗い
drinks inside the refrigerator. Couldn't the killer have used those to wash off the blood? Fight, Goku.
Fight the swordswoman.
Literally just gets out her sword for them.
She accidentally like slices him with him. It's like, oh,
Oof.
it was. I just meant to be dramatic.
Then it'd be a double execution.
In theory, but that's impossible.
どうしてだよ。
Why? I'm fighting with myself.
よく思い出してみる。そうすればわかる。
Aren't you always?
Mm-hmm. Try to remember the refrigerator carefully, and then you will understand
冷蔵庫のドリンクを使った可能性など存在しないという
that there's no possible way the drinks in the refrigerator were used.
Alright, what do you got for me? Footprints, metal bat, trash can. Alright, trash can.
ビーチハウスの冷蔵庫、確かにドリンクがあったの。だが考えてみるがいい。ドリンク1本とても血を洗い流すには足りんぞ。
The tone in Peku's voice is so threatening it might cut me. We're nearing the moment when our fates will be decided.
Okay, Hinata.
確かにドリンクがあったの。
He has to drama her.
ドリンク1本のとても血を洗い流すには足りんぞ。引くわけにはいかない。
Cool.
Just a little bit more and I can draw something out. Next time.
ビーチハウスに確かにドリンクがあった。だがたかがし
How do you lose 3 items?
This is just Kinect.
水の類はその言葉切らせてもらう。いや、あの冷蔵庫には水があったんだよ。
No, there were water bottles inside the refrigerator.
何度も言わせるの。あそこには水などどこにも。
Huh. How many times do I have to tell you? There were no water bottles in there whatsoever.
それは事件後の話だろ。事件前は違う。
That was after the incident, right? But before the incident, there were water bottles in the fridge. Thank you for saying fridge.
犯人はその水を使って自分の体の血を洗い流したんだ。
And the killer took all of those water bottles and used them to wash the blood off their body.
すべて使ったからあそこにはなかったというのか。そんなものは
So you're saying the water bottles were gone because they were all used? That's a logical fallacy.
こじつけなんかじゃない。証拠ならちゃんとゴミ箱の中に残ってたはずだ。
It's not a fallacy. There should have been evidence inside the trash can.
大量に捨てられた同じ種類のペットボトル。これがそうなんじゃないか。
Evidence like a lot of thrown away plastic water bottles. Isn't that right, Chiaki?
確かにこれって水のペットボトルって感じのデザインだね。
You're right. These bottles look like they may have been filled with water.
つうか実際そうだぞ。
Look, it's me getting into the conversation.
About time.
Well, now that you mention it.
俺何日か前にビーチハウスに行った時、そのペットボトルで水を飲んだ気がする。
When I went to the beach house a few days ago, I feel like I drank one of those plastic water bottles.
Imagine having a conversation about the existence of water bottles for a minute. You should have said so sooner!
では、ペットボトルの水をシャワー代わりにしたのは本当なのですね。
Then, the plastic water bottles were used in place of the shower.
Thanks for joining, Kime.
Always.
Dousing your body with lots of water bottles is such a simple and easy to understand explanation.
Hold on a sec. Now that I think about it, if they soaked their entire body with a bunch of plastic water bottles, if they did that, that person would be...
どうやら日向くんも気づいちゃったみたいだね。犯人の正体に。
It seems you've finally realized who the killer is.
Has he just been staring at him that entire time?
Yes, I have.
I mean, I think I know who it is, and I'm leaning towards Peko, but I don't see how this is like the turning point for why everyone else realizes.
Huh?
ほら、やっぱりそうだ。
See? Just as I thought.
待ちやがれ。犯人に気づい
Hold on. You know who the killer is?
それって本当なんですか？
Is that true?
そうか。それは誰を指しているのだ。
Let me ask, who might it be?
If the killer used plastic water bottles to wash off the blood that splattered onto them, that killer, Mahiru's killer, must be that person.
I don't feel confident in this because this is like just a process of elimination, guess.
Select someone!
Me.
It was me.
No, me! Me! Papa, papa.
お前しかいない。
It was the tennis ball back there.
小山。お前
Peko, is it you?
No.
何黙ってるの？犯人じゃないかって疑われてる。
Hey, what are you being quiet for? They're accusing you of being the killer. You gotta be dramatic.
And with that, we will end this episode right here. Thank you guys for joining us, and see you next time.
Bye.
That sounded like Lance throwing something. Oh, never mind.
세상에, 이 눈물 아까워서 어째? 누가 우리 노랑 병아리를 슬프게 한 거야? 자, 말해봐. 내가 다 해쳐줄게.
Oh no! Yoho! You're crying? Huh? What should we do about those beautiful tears? Who the hell made a yellow chick sad? Tell me! I'll take care of whoever it is.
Uh-oh.
소희의 물건에 손을 대다니.
Oh gosh.
Soy!
좋아, 다 덤벼.
How dare they touch my property? Whoever that person is, bring it on!
Ooh. Soy really is an amazing person in several ways. Her eyes were glaring like those of a world champion. Everyone slowly started to back away and got further away from Soy and Yonho. I went through the path Soy parted and went beside Yonho. Yonho, why are you crying? This. Yonho held out the thing he was hugging onto. I knew it. It's the math. Huh?
Valid.
The math textbook? Yonho nodded. Soy looked confused. Bruh. Only math could make a boy cry like that. On the outside, it just looked like a normal textbook. I opened his book to find anything out of the ordinary. Well, you're the one who said it was just white paper and then, what, black letters? There was nothing strange. No, actually, there was nothing. It was clean. There wasn't... Wait, what? There wasn't a single thing written in the book? Huh?
왜 그래?
What's wrong?
I flipped through the pages again. Even considering the fact that it hasn't been that long since the boys came to school, this was basically a new book. He didn't write any notes. Oh, I thought the book itself was blank. I was confused.
무슨 소린지 모르겠어요. 선생님이 말씀하시는 거 하나도.
I'm just stupid. I have no idea what the teacher said. Nothing.